Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol. This morning I missed a meeting, and one short sentence turned the whole thing from a disaster into a compass. I breathed twice, joined calm, and led with one clear ask. Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm Eric, and today we'll show you how to write a one-paragraph pocket myth you can use in under a minute. Ready?
I like that opener. It already shows the power. A tiny story can flip the mood in seconds.
When you say a small myth, you're not lying. You're choosing a frame that helps you move. It aligns mind and heart, so they stop arguing and start collaborating.
Right. Some listeners will scoff. Isn't this just fluff?
I'm not sure I buy that. Say more.
Myths are tools. They organize attention. But here's the boundary. They reframe without erasing accountability. Use them to repair, not to dodge.
I like that. And to keep it useful, think 3 simple frames. Journey, gift, threshold.
Wait, can you give me one quick image for each?
Journey. I am the traveler who learns from detours. Gift. The small loss returns as a hidden offering. Threshold. A door closes so a truer door opens.
Hold on. Don't let door be a cliché. Swap a small sensory image. A pocket of warm light feels lived in and private.
Totally. And the magic is how short it is. A pocket-sized story you can say in seconds. It can be as simple as, today I step like a slow river, rerouting energy toward what matters.
But listen to this. Some people hear myth and roll their eyes. I want to be practical. By the end of this episode, you will have one paragraph you can actually use when you need it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, quick structure we'll use. Name the scene, shift perspective, add an image, finish with a tiny action. Let's make one together. Ready?
Hold up. A quick note about cliches. It's tempting to grab something shiny, like Phoenix Rising, and call it done. But that often feels distant. Pick small, tangible details instead.
For example, instead of journey, you might use taximeter ticking or first sip of tea at dawn. Those tiny anchors make a myth feel lived in, not borrowed.
All right, let's write one in pieces. First line. Name the small setback in a single, vivid sentence. I'll model. This morning the calendar swallowed my meeting and I showed up late. Short, literal, no moralizing.
Nice! Second line. Shift perspective. What useful story reinterprets the moment? Try, late, I joined with 2 honest breaths and a clearer agenda. It flips blame into a pragmatic move.
Now add a compact metaphor that carries feeling, like a garden where one stubborn weed makes room for a stronger bloom. Use the image to imply time or growth without spelling everything out.
Then finish with an action line. What does this myth ask you to do next? Keep it tiny. So I settle, pick the clearest task, and start. Put a verb in there. Now splice the parts into one paragraph.
Here's a single paragraph myth using those parts. This morning, the calendar swallowed my meeting, and I showed up late. I breathed twice and entered with a clearer agenda, like a garden that makes room for a stronger bloom. So I settle on the clearest task and begin. Short, image-driven, usable.
I like it. It feels honest. Quick edit. Swap that for as to speed rhythm. As a garden makes room. Read it aloud and notice which words land.
Let's tighten live. This morning, the calendar swallowed my meeting. I breathed twice and entered with a clearer agenda, as a garden makes room for a stronger bloom. So I settle on the clearest task and begin. Shorter, punchier.
2 portability tips. Stick it on a note or record a 5-second voice memo. When you're on the move, whisper it or pull it up on your phone. Retrieval matters.
And one more caution. Don't use a myth to dodge responsibility. A myth can reframe guilt into repair. Include a small corrective action so it honors learning as well as compassion.
Right, reframe, don't excuse. Quick takeaways. 1. Micro-myths bind image and action. 2. Pick an archetype and a concrete image. 3. Make it portable and add a tiny action. Try this now. Spend 30 seconds to draft one sentence that names a small setback.
If you want a starter, when I stumble, I gather the breadcrumbs and follow the warm light home. Tweak the image to something personal and you're off.
Play with it for a day. Say it aloud in the morning. Use it when you pause. And notice how decisions feel different. Don't be precious. Change it if it doesn't land.
Before we go, 2 quick experiments in under a minute. Speak your myth before a short meeting, or write it at the top of your task list. Check how much calmer or clearer you feel 5 minutes later. I would love to delve deeper with you next time.
Subscribe if you want more quick, practical tools like this. We drop short, usable practices every day.
And remember, keep it playful, keep it yours. A good myth is practical and humble. Don't be afraid to learn.
Thanks for listening to Down the Rabbit Hole. Don't forget to hit subscribe and try your 1-paragraph myth today. Then tell us how it went. Don't be afraid to learn. Off. You've been listening to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol.